Let's be honest for a moment. Degrees are slowly losing their value in India. A few years ago, having a degree meant something. It gave you identity, it gave you respect, it gave you direction. Think about today. But today, it doesn't guarantee anything. You will see someone with a degree still struggling to find a job. And at the same time, you will see someone without a degree earning more, growing faster, building something of their own. So the question is, what changed? The problem is not education itself. The problem is what education prepares you for. Let's take a simple example. A student spends years studying theory, memorizing answers, clearing exams, but when they enter real life, they are asked to solve problems, communicate clearly, think independently, and suddenly they feel unprepared because the system trained them to pass exams only, not to handle real world situations. Marks test memory, life test ability. Let's take a real example. Imagine two people. One has studied business all for years, know all the theory. The other runs a small tea stall, small business. He knows what customer want, how to manage money, how to increase sales. So now tell me, who understands business better? The one with the degree or the one with real experience? Now let's talk about numbers. Every year, lakhs of students graduate. Lakhs. Engineering, MBA, MCA, BBA, BA, BCom honors. Degrees are everywhere. But are opportunities growing at the same speed? No. So what happens? Supply increases, value decreases. Just like any market. When something becomes common, it stops being special. You can see this around you everywhere. Earlier, if someone said, I'm an engineer, people were impressed. Today, almost every second person is an engineer. So the value changes. Not because education is bad, but because it has become common. Now let's talk about market reality. Look, all those companies. They don't just ask what degree do you have. They ask what can you actually do? What can you actually do for them? Can you solve problems? Can you communicate? Can you adapt? And many people struggle to answer these questions because they were never trained for it. Let's take another example. Two people go for a job interview. One says, I have a degree in marketing. And the other says, I helped grow a small business from 0 to 10,000 customers. Who do you think will get more attention? Because one is talking about knowledge and the other is showing results. Let's compare again. Person A has a degree, good marks. Person B has a real world skills, knows how to execute. Who do you think companies prefer? Most of the time, person B, because skills create value, not just certificates. This is very simple, but here is the problem. Society still believes get a degree and life will be set. Parents believe it, students believe it, but the world has changed and that belief has not updated yet. That's why many young people feel confused. They did everything right, everything, studied hard, got the degree, but still they are struggling, and that creates frustration. Not because they failed, but because expectations were wrong. This is where system plays a role. The system is still focused on marks, exams, theory, percentage, instead of skills, exposure, real world learning. And that gap keeps increasing. Every day it's increasing. Think about this. One student lives in a city. They have access to internet, mentors, guidance, everything. Another student may not even know where to start. Both have degrees, both of them are holding degrees. But outcomes will be very different. Why? Because exposures matter and the system doesn't provide it equally. So now, reality is simple. A degree is not useless, but it is not enough. And that is what people need to understand. Today, what really works is skills, awareness, execution, execution, continuous learning, not just one certificate. Because the world is changing fast. And if you don't adapt, you get left behind. So you will see people with degrees working jobs they never expected. And at the same time, you will see someone with no degree building something of their own. That's reality, not theory, real life. The system may take time to change, but your approach can change today. You can learn new skills, you can explore opportunities, you can build something on your own. So, if you are depending only on your degree, you are limiting yourself. Believe me, because the world doesn't reward certificates anymore, it rewards value. And the value comes from what you can do, not what you have on paper. So tell me honestly, do you think degrees still matter? Or are skills the real game now?